Hello and welcome. Today I'll be teaching you how to edit Pokemon and transfer them from one game save to the other. So what you'll need is Pokegen, and I'll leave a link to it. You can download it. And so you go here, File, Open my game save, and then say you want to edit Venusaur, you right click, View Data, and then you can just change whatever you want. So on the left I've got smogon.com. It's a site I've used a lot, and they're generally legit move sets and legit everything. Well, I don't think there is one that isn't legit. Actually, they're all legit. You should use it because sometimes moves might not be legit together because of the way that the breeding works. You can't have certain moves together because you can't do it within the game. It might be an event move, things like that. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you copy it pretty much exactly. So for example, Subseed, change the nature to calm, and we've got Black Sludge and Chlorophyll, so that's all good. So IVs, we need 2 in attack, and then 30 special attack, 30 speed, and that'll give us a hidden power of fire, and that'll be a good coverage move. Then we'll need 252 in our HP to give us a little bit more bulk, and then finally 244 special defense, give us that extra little bit of special defense, and then 12 in our speed, because we don't actually need that much speed because we're going to be using I assume you'll be using this on a sun team, and then your speed would go up. And so yeah, make sure that the EVs are 510 or below, otherwise it will be exceeding what you can do in the game. You won't be able to go online with the Pokemon that you make, and there might be other problems. So yeah, and the reason why it's generally 508 EVs is because the last two won't actually be beneficial. See, you get, for every four EVs you get one point in a stat. Yeah, so the last two are pretty much useless. And then once you've done all that, you're going to go your moves, Leech Seed, Substitute. Alright, change that. Everything's sorted, so you just want to right click and set, and your Pokemon is set and it's saved. And then if that's all you want to do, whatever, just go File, Save, Done. You got to make sure you do set, otherwise you could just say for this Charizard you give him a calm nature, and then you go view another Pokemon, and then you view him back. Oh, doesn't have his calm nature on it anymore. So you got to make sure that you right click and click set. One thing I will say is if you do click right click set on the wrong guy, it'll just paste over it, because all this information on the left is basically nothing until you actually save it. And yes, so that's it for editing your Pokemon. Now for transferring between saves, you can have another instance open a Pokegen, and what you want to do is you want to File, and then you want to Open, and then you can transfer your guys between saves just by dragging and dropping, just like that. So here's a Blastoise here, not there, and then drag it up, dropped, just like that. Transfer between saves. Now actually there's one thing I forgot to mention, is if you do change the nature of your Pokemon, you will have to, let's see, alright, Overgrow, oopsie, Overgrow, there you go. And if you change your ability, you have to change this, the personal ID or whatever that means. I don't know what it means. Pokemon ID. Get rid of it. Just like that. Just get rid of it, and then you click File and then Save. And then once you've done that, if you open it up again, it will get a new ID that's legit with the ability and all the other stuff that you've given it. And that's the same thing if you want to change it to a shiny. You've got to get rid of the ID, tick shiny, and then once you save it, well, once you set, right click set, and then you open it up again, it will have a new ID. You won't be able to change it to a shiny until you get rid of the ID. It will give it an ID automatically. So that will make sure that it's legit and you can go online with it. So apart from that, that's it. That's how you edit Pokemon, keep them legit, and transfer them between saves. And I hope this guide has been helpful for you, and hope you've learnt from it.